We're going to see what we can do to bypass this here float and make this pump just run non-stop. Got the cover popped off and it is gross in there. I've been kind of wondering if the switch is going out on me, and based on the looks of the wiring and just how cruddy all this is, obviously water's been getting in there. So we're just going to bypass the switch altogether, and it's going to be very simple. Run the leads straight to the pump motor here. Now, I don't recommend you do this. This is purely just to see if it'll work. I'm using it as a trash pump, and it's been randomly shutting off even if the float is in the up position. I'm assuming the switch is going bad in there. I did pull this pump out of the trash, so I'm sure there was some reason they threw it away. And hopefully this was it. I'm just trying to get by on the cheap here. Obviously, if you let this run dry, it will burn up, but that's not a concern with what I'm using it for. It's being monitored. I'm out there when it's pumping, and it's not like it's in my basement. It's going to start some kind of fire or anything crazy. So for what we're doing here, this should work. Just effectively bypass the switch and make it so you plug it in and unplug it, and that's all you have, just on off. Well, when I plugged it in, I noticed that you can see here the wires inside move. So I would imagine that's where the water's been coming in, and that would explain why it would randomly quit working, and then I would pick it up and fiddle with it, and this cord would get jiggled and it would move the wires inside and probably make a better connection in here, and then all of a sudden it'd start going again. So what we're going to do is I got the hot glue gun heating up, and we're going to just coat pretty much everything in here. Just smear it all over these to kind of just give it a little more protection, so they're not being tugged on. It's more than just a solder joint holding it, and just shoot it all over here and in the back of the plug here in this cavity. And then also I'm going to take the cord and zip tie it out here, give it a good mechanical connection too as well. Alright, you can see I have the terminal soldered there, and I put some hot glue on them, and then I just shot a crap load in this end and the plug as well. And we got our zip ties installed out here. I think I might put a third one down here just for the heck of it. Well, here we go. Sounds like it's working just fine. Like I said, I do not recommend you do this. If you remove the float, this thing will burn up if it runs out of water. But it's going to be outside pumping out a swampy area, so I'm not concerned about that. I'm going to be out there with it while it's pumping. Hopefully this fixes my problem. Hopefully I'm not fiddling with it anymore, trying to figure out why it shut off. And please comment, guys. Let me know what you're thinking. Am I missing something obvious here? Is this thing going to cause a fire? Thanks for watching. Thumbs up. See you next time.